What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shreve. I am BB Promise to tell like it is, guys. Today, I got my shirt off.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Tarps off, baby. Today we're all tarps off. Anyway, guys, today we're gonna talk about something that I feel is very misunderstood when it comes to training, and that is core control. What is core control? Well, bodybuilders have it down pat. Some bodybuilders do. But core control is the ability to basically keep your stomach engaged. Your stomach has muscles. It has parts that keep our body straight. Our main job for our core is for spinal stability. If we didn't have a strong core, we'd be doing. So when people ask me, like, Johnny, do you train abs? I'm like, no, I don't train abs, but I do engage my core and I do train my core. And they're like, well, how do you do that? So one day my buddy was up here, you guys probably know him, Zane Watson. We were training one day and my stomach was kind of doing this. I was kind of like not really engaging a little bit. And he comes by and he kind of whacks my stomach. I was like, oh, frick. And I literally was like, what are you doing? He's like, keep your core engaged. And that right away is what we need to do when we're actually lifting. Now, a lot of times people are like, how do you do that? They mix up engage your core with trying to do a vacuum. And I see it all the time. People are trying to do lifts or they're doing pull downs and you see them going like this, trying to suck in their stomach, trying to breathe all the air up here. There's a big difference, guys. A vacuum is basically sucking air in your stomach and up, basically sucking that in without letting any air come in. So you're looking at a vacuum like this where we're like, right? Engaging your core is flexing this. Now, we don't have to breathe out to engage our core. What I want you guys to understand is what your core is supposed to do and what is actually involved in your core. So these little muscles you see here, guys, my abs and my external obliques and all that, all these intercostal muscles, all this is on top of our transverse abdomen. So basically that is like a nice big sheath of like powerful muscle that sits right here, underneath here, and wraps all the way down, all the way back to your rectors right here, right? So what it does is, when that tightens, is you seeing this do this. That action is a result of my TVA being flexed and being tightened. It pulls everything tight. It pulls everything together, so it pulls this in. So things that you probably already do, engage your core, but you don't know you do. Straining. You're in the bathroom, you gotta take a crap, and you're like, you shouldn't be straining, but you know, you should probably get one of those benches and your feet up like this, and you're taking it down like this. You're like, I do. It's amazing. Like it just comes right out. Besides the point, you should be, you know, when you're straining, you're doing this. When you cough, when you yell, these things here, when you're straining, your core is engaging from that TVA flexing, basically. And that's to keep things very easy and basic for you guys to understand. So when it comes to how do I engage my core, not suck my stomach in, take your finger, guys. I want you guys to take your finger here, handle it this, let you guys see my big stomach from this way.
Don't worry about it, you're still in good shape.
Push it in. Pushing it in with your finger and pulling your stomach in, I want you to say the word push, right? You'll feel that saying that word, push or pull, you engage your core. You cannot say push and pull without this engaging. Try it. Just inhale saying it. You can't, right? It has to do this, okay? So a couple easy cues to get you guys to engage your core is thinking about making that P of the push or the P of the pull last the entire contraction, right? So for pushing, we are pushing. This gets engaged. If we're pulling, we're pulling. That comes in. So take your finger, pull, pull, pull. Some of you guys are like, well, wait a minute, man. What happens when I'm doing squats and I put my belt on, I take a big ass breath and I got my stomach out here and all the air sitting out here. How am I supposed to push out? Simple. When you have your belt on and you're taking that deep breath, when you're pushing, you're not really breathing as much on the way down. Now, should you breathe? Yes. How do you breathe? You let that air go out the entire rep. So some of you guys will go like this and go, right? Which is fine. I go from here, my breath is in, and then I push into here, and then I, right? I almost do like a double breath. I take a deep breath in and tighten, so when I take a breath in from here, and then I, all the way down, controlling the weight down, and then all the way up, I take a little and breathe all the way up, right? Let's go over that one more time. When you're squatting, You take a deep breath in and you push into that core on the way down. Basically, on the eccentric load, you're pushing still on the eccentric. Then when you get to that bottom, a tiny deep breath in, or if you have enough breath, you breathe the entire way up. You don't hold it up. You breathe it up. Pretend you're going underwater, and then on the way up, you're trying to breathe. You're blowing the air on the way up to the surface. So you're here, and then going back up. Same thing you're pulling, deadlifting. From here, again, it's easy to see for me from the side. It's a perfect view for you guys to understand from a brace from the front. Would be basically this position here, right? My lats are engaged, and then I'm here. So when I'm pulling, I am from here, right? Pulling from here, from the side. From here, my lats are engaged, and then so I'm here, I'm right? What that's gonna do, guys, it's gonna give you guys a stronger base. We wanna make sure that when we're lifting, that our torso basically stays in the same orientation in any lift we do. And the way to do that is good core control. Try some of those things at home. Just try and take your finger and just say, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Right? Get used to doing this. And then when you do, and you're done doing that, try, for you guys who are pretty lean already, like myself, make sure we keep our stomach engaged. Now, this whole time, I've been like this the entire time. Because I practice actually just pulling it in like this, right? I'm not sitting there this whole time doing this. I'm doing a small contraction, pulling my stomach in by pushing my core and engaging. I'm pushing and pulling it in. Anyway, guys, give it a try, see if it works, tag me in it. If you guys like the video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. I'm always gonna come up with that transparent, tell like it is truth. If I coach you guys, johnnysheep.com. If you wanna know how I do what I do, or know how to do what you do better, you can book a phone consult, 50 minutes, 30 minutes, and at the end of the consult, if you wanna continue with coaching, I deduct the price of the consult off of any package you choose. Anyway, guys, follow me on Instagram at _johnnysheep_. Check out my gym at Impact Fitness 56. Anyway, guys, like always, you know what it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.